Alright, I think we're about ready to start here. Everything look good? Yeah, kinda, pretty much. Okay, cool. So what's up everybody, it's Kiyodo, and welcome back to another D-Pro Photoshop live stream. Today we're going to be doing some item cutouts. I'm going to be doing some PNGs, but first things first, I need to get the pictures that I want to cut out. So I'm actually going to be taking them from my own game files, which you can see here. Now we're on Nox, right? Cool, totally, good, alright, stream's still going, not broken, perfect, alright. Let's go ahead and do this now. Jackpot! Never expect anything, and close it before you even check, and that way you don't have to worry about your expectations ruining your life. That's right. Items, good stuff, let's cut that out. Maybe I'll take a look at the Magi too, and I'll cut those. Maybe that sounds good. There's attack Magi, you got support Magi, recovery Magi in there, so why don't we go ahead and cut that out too? You. And I don't know if I cut out attack Magi specifically, so that's cool. I did put the gems in there. I do want to put some summon tickets, so let's take a look at this and snip. Perfect, okay. Thank you, Gyazo. Perfect for getting all your picture needs. And anything else on here? I mean, maybe the present icon's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that just in case. Never know, right? You never know if it's gonna be good or not. And let's see, anything else to look at? Let's go into the armory and check that out. Maybe like the buttons too on the bottom, like map town, all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Let's just go ahead and snip snip. Boop. Done. Ah, something in my eye. Oh, that's totally good. Man, don't you like when you get random stuff in your eye for no reason? Oh, it's amazing. I just love feeling alive with all the pain. Oh god. Now I need to get to my tablets. I knew I wanted to do one of those, at least one. I don't know which one yet, so let's see. Where do I... Probably can just take it from a forge thing, huh? So let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, why do we have it sorted by element? Who does that? My god. Alright, very cool. Ovid mail is pretty cool. We could probably cut that out if we wanted to. Looks like a little doggo with a horn. But is it good enough? Yeah, I'm sure. You know, it's fine. Let's go and just cut that one. That seems fine. Okay, cool. Now we go over to... Oh my god, you can see my page is perfect. Let's see. Gyazo. I need my images, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and check this one. Where am I saving these things? Oh, perfect. Probably not. Shin Megami Tensei folder. Let's go into the Dragon Project folder, and I think... You know what? I'm probably gonna lose these if I don't put it in its own separate folder, so let's just make a new one for the stream right now. Live stream. Bam. Okay, cool. Save these images in there. And I think this will be pretty good to start with, if anything. We'll see if we can do more if there's time, and there most likely will be some time to do some things. I did want to make quite a few of these. And even if I have copies of these pictures, I'm just gonna go ahead and take them. Why not? Damn, that's right. That's right. All that stuff. Oh god, that's not that's not a Dragon Project. Hold on here. Let's see if I missed anything too. Oh yeah, these banners are really cool. I love the banners. And I like how that's a PNG. That's really cool. I'll just save that as like a separate thing. It's totally not going to be one of the things that I do, but honestly, I love the little artworks they have for this game. The artwork is honestly a big part of this, like a part of this game, I want to say. I'm just tripping up like crazy right now. This is cool too, like, maybe not one finger to rule them all, because that's a little bit on the nose, but beside that, I think that's okay. These are some cool images, you know? I'm glad that they have nice artwork. And look at this. See, the problem with this logo right here, even though it has the glow like in the real logo, the edges are being cut off. Whoops. They're being cut off by the edges of this PNG image, which didn't crop very well because it didn't track very well, and I'm not sure who put that one up. But I sure didn't, because I didn't put up my Dragon Project logo, because mine is special. I made it myself, and it took me forever, so you know what? You want it? You know, maybe I'll make one, like a separate one, the one that I'm not using. I have a special YouTube thumbnail setting for all my stuff, because obviously you're gonna need that if you do YouTube stuff, like moi. And let's see those images. I think I put them over here on the side. Personal, Dragon Project, live stream, and what do we start with? You know what? Let's start with the gems. That sounds like a good thing. Shablam! We're gonna cut you straight off the bat. Yeah, let's take this two ones. Bloop! Boop! Whoops. There we go. And then down. What? Delete. Come on. Why does that not work? I'm pressing delete. Why don't you love me? Oh, I can't delete this. What? Why do I have to do it manually? I remember having hotkeys. God dang it. God dang it. Oh well. Okay, so take a look here. This is very difficult to crop for some reason. Did I have my graphics all the way up just to make sure? Yeah, but I guess when you do zoom in, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, that's how it is, huh? Okay, First things first, I probably want to make copies of this since I'm going to be doing the SS stuff here. Oh, you know what I think about that, huh? This says SS. It's not the like A or B stuff. So, what about my other pictures that I got? Let's take a look at them first. Those A and A. You know what? Probably better if I use the SS skills, right? Because I might as well stay consistent. So let's go ahead and do that. I am going to look at my magi here, so everybody gets to see what kind of magi that I have. It's yeah, I mean it's a pretty good list. What do I need? Attack magi. Probably not in a green, just in case they're all blue. So bam, and a support magi. So that's good. Bam. What else did I need? That's good. Okay, cool. That's all of them. And yeah, let's get started. You know what? I should probably take those pictures first. So let's go get them. Save. Bam. Boom. Next. Sweet. Alright, good. Now we're all ready to go. I hope. Any case, let's go ahead and back to Photoshop. So I'm pretty sure I did a gem one already, but I will be doing it again, because why not? I need to get this image, and you know what? Can I just easy crop this baby? Let's see. Will you let me? That's huge. Holy moly. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Whoops, that's a little bit too far. Whoops. I don't think that's correct. Let me do something about that. I think we're okay. Yeah, it's being really dumb with me right now. Oh boy. Not using my hotkeys properly for some reason. And I don't think I need to color anything else in, but this looks like it's a little bit off, especially like at this bottom part here. I think that I'm gonna just cut it out myself, because why not? Pen tool, trusty friend. Do I want the black outline even though I could make my own strokes? The real questions need to be answered, and I will probably keep it just in case? Question mark? And this baby probably needs to go a little bit higher. I'm going to be pretty specific on the scaling here, just because I can. That's about not right. Hold on. This is like a very thin edge. It's almost, like it's not completely flat. It's got a curve to it, I want to say. Let's take a look at this side. Bam. Right now I'm using a mouse to do this because it's a little bit easier for me to control a steady hand with the mouse, but if I'm doing like swirls and stuff and swooshes, I'll switch to my pen. But for the most part, we're okay. So let's do this part. Here, perfect. I am already loving this, so let's pull you out, pull this in, and this one, bam. Probably need to straighten you out just a tad. This part is probably cutting in. Yeah, it's going to the white. That's probably why. So you cut that out. Music stopped playing for some reason. That's really weird. You just play one song in a playlist and not autoplay? Come on. Come on. Lovely. So I want to make a little... well, not there. I want to probably add on to you. Yeah, for some reason this is a little bit weird. Add you, and then go into bam. Like that. How's that looking? That looks pretty okay. So, I want to make selection, take that, bam, and whoops, not that thing, but that. Create another layer. How's that look? Looks pretty solid. Okay, so we even kept sides in, yeah, everything looks pretty alright, and I'm going to keep that work path for later. Can I just move it? Probably. So in case I need to cut out other stuff, I'll probably put that in there. Let's take a look at the other stuff I'm throwing in. So, let's see. Scorch decoys looks like that. You know what? I don't think I need the work path anymore. I can probably go without it. Yeah, I'll work on this part later. That's probably a separate project. And it won't let me just delete it. It's really weird. Okay. So, we'll start with the gem. I mean, it's cool having just the box as well, but I kind of want to take it a step further. I want to put you like in the center first, or it doesn't matter. Crop this baby out real fast. That way we don't have to worry about it later. Have it snap to the edges and looks fine. Okay, cool. Bam. I can put a opaque layer on the bottom of it. That way it doesn't show. And that's good enough. So we'll call this a Dragon Project Gem or something. Oh, nice. Caps lock. I already have a cutout of it, but I think I'm going to do a better job with this one. So yeah. Gem 2.0, that's what it's gonna be. Sweet. Okay, now, you know what? Actually, that's fine, because this is gonna be a gem and a gem portrait. So, we just take this layer, copy that layer, and bing, bang, boom. I'm gonna call this one Gem Portrait. And this one, you don't even need to name these, label them, whatever you want to call it. Just Gem. And there is a slight glow on the gem. It's got a little, like, you know, circly thingies as if it were Saturn. And let's erase some stuff. That's not... What? Hold on. That's because it's showing that one. Okay, cool. No wonder why. Cut this all out. Oh, whoops. Not the swirly bit. I want to keep that in there. Just for later. I mean, you can't really see the swirly bit. Whoops. But if I need to cut it out, I'll cut it out. We'll see. Because it is being cut off by the edge here. And that's kind of a problem. I mean, it's not really, but it's kind of annoying. Whoopsies. Don't cut off everything. And now is where I get my pen. So let's bring out the tablet. Go in here. Then we can now erase a little bit better here. Probably makes it a little bit smaller for the circle. For some reason, I can't change it on my pen anymore because there's a weird patch update with the tablet that I'm using. A little bit awkward, but hey, you know, things happen. So I'm going to try to get really close in here and maybe, just maybe, be able to keep that swirl that I see, like, literally right here. What the heck, my pen? Please track. Oh god. Very nice, very nice. Really, really hard to see that blur there. But if you look very carefully, it is there. Bam, like this. For these special things where it's very difficult to see, I may end up using some other helpful equipment, like in my house. For example, I do have some special glasses. I don't wear glasses, but I do have some ones that help you see in true color, or quote-unquote true color, on your computer screen. Because what you look at on the screen isn't really what you see in real life when you look at a picture. Oops, I think I cut off a little too much of that. So that's why I have them. They're very nice. I don't use them that often. Did I cut off part of the gem there? No, it can't be, huh? Hold on. No, it just has a white line because it has a shadow. Okay, it has a drop shadow to it. That's good to know. Probably need to take this a step back and look at what I'm erasing, because it just gets really blurry when you get too close like this. Yet it's okay, it's okay. So I am going to take off that drop shadow, because who needs it? We don't want that. Or maybe you don't. And then if you do, you can always add it back in. Drop shadow is like one of the easiest things to just edit back in anyways. That's why I'm not concerned. There's a little swirly bit. It's like right there. There we go. There we go. I'm not sure if I want to keep this little dark part in here because it's not technically a swirly bit. Very carefully. Alright, we're good. Now we can start working on the sides. And fancy. Alright, cool. I will be getting inside that circle in just a moment. I just want to get rid of the drop shadow around here. That way we don't have to deal with that later. And the gem's got a little bit of a bump inside the bottom, and then it's flat on this bottom left edge. So that's cool. Looks like it was cut open. Let me be careful on this end. I'll probably make this circle smaller for when I cut that. Right now we're just doing like the semi-rough details. And then we'll get into the big stuff later. I will keep the little white outline though. I feel like it's okay to do that. And if it's not, and it doesn't look good, then I'll change it out. I do like erasing too on Photoshop. It's like one of my favorite tools to use, mainly because it's not for like making mistakes and then fixing them. It's more like editing your photos without having to use other special like Photoshop stuff. I don't know what to call a word. There's probably a term for it, and I'm just missing it completely and totally don't care. So I'm just gonna finish up this little circle here. Cut out the little colored parts of it. That's good. And I'm just tracing the outside right now. Little curve on the top. And that goes in kind of like a W almost. And we can just do that. Easy, easy. If we lose some of the pixels, it's totally okay. And that looks pretty good to start with. Let's take a look. Yeah, not bad. So this circle goes bam, around and in. At what point? There. I want to say. So, oh god, it's so hard to see. Oh gosh. But that's okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right. I just want to see if these swirly bits are good enough to keep in. If not, no point. Let us go. finer. And we're gonna take this edge here. Being very, very careful. And bam. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I see this edge here, I want to cut that out. And yeah, looking good. You know what? Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe. I'll make my own swirly, like, thickness, I guess. It's a little bit difficult to track it from where it is. So that's fine. Maybe a little too much there. I think I did pull off a little too much. It's fine. You can always fix it. Thank you, Photoshop. And good. Then we take this bit, curve it inwards. Looking spiffy. And good. Okay, cool. Just want to fix this little edge here, make it a little bit more sharp. Make it look pretty cool. And I think so, corner too, why not? And this is a little bit thick, so I'll cut that down. That should be good. Very, very nice. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at that side. That actually looks not bad, you know, because like otherwise you just see an X in the gem and that looked kind of weird, if you know what it is actually. So yeah, I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and start doing this edge. I did say I'd cut out the shadowing, and that's looking very difficult to do. But it's not impossible to fix, so I'm okay with that. And I will be showing off that technique very soon. Let me just cut this part out. I just want to make it not dark. And kind of matched up where this loop would end. And then... Cool. So that's good. That looks like it's just about right. Yep. And good. Let's go ahead and clean this part up. Good, 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 good. Okay. I can get into little bits here. Sweetness. There's a little bit of dark on here too from when I was doing the rough draft, so let's get closer. And that looks good. Okay, cool. I know I wanted to revisit the gem PNG because I didn't do as much as I could have on it, like the rings. I mean, it could be cool not to have the rings too, but if you know they're there, it's kind of weird, right? So yeah. Just gonna go ahead and fix this baby up, make it look all nice. I don't think I have a better word for that one. Probably the best word, honestly, for what I'm doing. And yeah, let's check that loop. Is it a little bit off? Nah, it looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of a corner bit here. Smooth that out. It's a little bit bigger on this edge because it's closer, but let's get rid of that. Let's make it a little bit thinner on the outside too. That way that looks good. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Okay, cool. So, now I'm going to take this color. Please. Bam. Sweet, very nice. It's not white. It's like pinkish almost. So now, oh, nice brush size. That's totally what I wanted. Let's do this. I want to turn it to opacity's about 25-ish. Doesn't have to be exact. And then, let's see, size-wise, we'll go like that small. Hardness, maybe about 40-ish. And 3 pixels is fine. Save just in case. Save. Go ahead and blend this baby into there. It does look good, but I probably need to raise the opacity up. So like that. Bam, 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 bam. Easy replacement. Looks like it even has some shading on there, which is cool. And let's go ahead and take a look at that. Why don't I just keep the opacity up? I wonder. Because, like, maybe it's okay. I just want to test it. That's... I don't know. I don't know about that one. Okay, so... opacity's fine at 100%. I want to put a little bit less, but it feels like the color's kind of still blending in the wrong spots. And that's not what we're looking for. But, you know, happy little accents and whatnot. Take this edge here. See, this color down here is a little bit darker pink purplish instead of the top, which is a little bit more wider. So we're going to take that color too, and then bam, start working on the edges with a little, probably not that. Now's where we change the opacity, because we want the color of the other thing. We want the color of the whiteness in there. So that's cool, I like that. Now it looks like it's more blended in, right? It's pretty cool. And there's a little bit of dark side on here of this purple, so we're going to change the color up too. Let's go ahead and do that. This gets dark right here for some reason. We're just going to go ahead and follow that pattern. And this side, I believe, is a little bit darker too. Let's go ahead and change that up. When you go down to the pixel like this, it's really hard for people to see that. But when you look at it like all the way back, it does look pretty good, so I'm not complaining about that at all. In fact, I believe it's pretty much done here. I just want to get rid of a little bit of this shading. Like that. That's cool. Clean that up a bit. Clean this up a bit. And at the end, I'm just going to do a rough erasing of the outside to get rid of any parts that I didn't get to cover from like going inside these little circle bits here. And that way, like this color in here, this color's right here, it's bad. We don't want to have that in there. So, bring the opacity up and just circle it all out like that. Bam. That way they don't show up. They will get shown up on the tracking if we don't do this, which is why I'm taking the time to just erase the middle, even though it's like, it doesn't seem like it has much point. It does, it has a lot of point. I see some color right here too, and though it's very hard to tell, with a trained eye, you can definitely see that you're being screwed over by your own pictures if you do not erase around it. Like so. If you cut things out, especially like me, and if you use like lower opacity than 100, that's really when this happens. So that's why I'm just going over it with a brush or eraser tool right now. Little things that you learn. And now, I'll just make this bigger brush, like bam. Then, we can get the all outside here. Bam, bam, bam. And that way we don't have to go over little bits with like a toothbrush on a huge hole. That's totally good. Okay, so bam and bam, bam and bam. Look at that difference though. I think it's pretty good. That's a pretty good little image there. I think there's a little bit of shading in there that I don't want, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out. Let's take you and bring that down to like 3 pixels. That's cool. Let's get rid of that little corner. Pen, please. Stop running out of tracking. Oh god. Do I need to plug you in? Is this really going to be a problem? Is this going to be a problem? When the battery gets low on my thing, it's just like, it starts to die on me. Because it's a cheap tablet. That's what I paid for. Ah, god. Okay, hold on. Technical difficulties. But I have my equipment right here. so it's all good. In and cool. Okay. Now it shouldn't have that problem with tracking and losing itself. Cool. I think that did it. Yeah, beautiful. Now let's take a look at it again. I want to see, did I miss anything? Top right, bottom right, maybe a little bit. That's fine. I'll shave a little bit off the top there too. Saw some black on that. Bam, 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 bam. Oops. I think I shaved a little too much off this one. Do little bits like that. Okay, now on a white background, probably not good. Let's change that color to lime green. Easy color to read. Anything that I'm missing on here? Let's see, we can probably like take out. Oh, probably not that. This here. Get rid of some of that. It's hard to see on opaque backgrounds or white backgrounds, light in general. So I'm doing it here. I think I want to keep that edge because that looks more curvy that way. This is the bit that I was thinking of. I saw this little dark side here and in here. And I think that covers the blemishes a little bit down here. We'll go and take that out. So I'm gonna do this, put a little edge there. Fades into the rest of the pixels, so I think that's all good. Sweet. That is a save. We're gonna make a new project. Bam, so that's gems. Let's take that picture back in because I want to get the other stuff now. You, bam, cut like everything basically. Let's take this and crop. Bam, easy. I think I'll just make two on the same thing because why not? Let's see here. What happens if we do this? I just wanna see. I just wanna see. Oh god. Oh no, it's not picking up everything. Oh no. Oh no. It's usually like that. You can't just cheat. You can't just use special tools. Ah, boy. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let's try something very specific. Check that. Select color range. This color's fine. So let's see, how much do we want to put in here? Probably just want to take the whole bit. Should be about that. Wait a second. That looks wrong. I want to add to this. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Okay, I just want to try it. I just want to see. But if that's the case, we're going to have to go down so low. And boop. We're very... you know this one? I'll probably maybe do this. I don't know, actually. It's kind of a flat, huh? It is kind of a flat. I don't want to mess with that. This part, though, has a little curvy curve. And this part. Very good, very good. I think that will cover that bit. And yes, it's hard corner, so we'll just bop bop. I want to keep some of this. And yeah, looking good, looking good. So far, so good. I will keep in the shadow bit. For now, at least, because I don't have to worry about that. So I'm using a different technique now. I'm just going to pen tool this instead of erasing it. I might end up erasing like some bits at the end so that I can just like fine tune. So we'll do that later, I guess. But for now, kind of concentrating on this little bit here. Bam, that, and that. That's good. So go around again. When we get to the SS, that's where I really need to break out the pen tools magic. Because we're gonna need to go around that baby. And we will, of course. I just want to make sure that I get all these corners and everything perfect. It sucks to have to do this again. That's why let's not do that. I aim for 1 take. Amateurs take 2 takes. If you know what I'm referring to, points to you. You get 1,000 points. And points don't matter. There. Okay, cool. Now we're going to start going around the S because we want to keep that. I like this little bit here. Oh, you know, maybe I gotta change this little edge here. You probably need to go like there. And then now we can start moving this way. And I think this has like a bit of a curve, which is why it's not lining up properly for me here. So we'll go into this corner. And I am just going to wrap around the whole thing. No joke. Let's do that. I wonder if it'll just be better. Whoops. Like that. That looks pretty cool. And I need to space this one out a little bit more here. Just to match with that better. Cool. This is not an easy task to do this part. But it needs to be done. That S here. The thing with this S here is that it's not really that straight on both ends. So I kind of have to curve it a little bit angled offwards. It's a little bit difficult to try to get what I want. Let's go in a little bit deeper, and I think that's perfect. Bam. Bring this baby in a little bit. Like that. Yes, 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 yes. Ultimate power. Let's not do that. I want to change this bit. That. Good, 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 good. Now I'm just start doing some regular stuffs. Bam, bam. Be like you there. Whoops. About there's good and about. Maybe it's too much. Yeah, it's good. Okay, cool. Loving that one. So moving our way down. And put you in like that. This S top part's a little bit more curvy. And I want to get this part to bend inwards a little bit, please, maybe? Because this is off too. That's fine now. And go to the corner. We'll keep the shading of the S in there. Whoops. We'll keep the curve too. Can we not? Can we just freaking take the thing? There we go. Now we can work on the small S. I have a feeling I should have just made a separate work path for the SS, but they all have this, so I don't know? Question mark? I think it's okay what we're doing. It's just gonna be a little bit tougher, in a way, but not so much. I want to just get this curve correctly, and bam, good. That also works. And this part ends like up here, it doesn't really end at the bottom of the S, so that's cool. We'll go up, go around. Oh, this is a triangular point. I think it goes like there. Like that. That goes up. Good stuff. And bam and bam. I want to say that I should just put this like over here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's take a look at that. Alright, looks okay. Let's see about that. Make selection and cut it out. I think I see the mistake here. Uh-oh. I totally need to add some more things because this part should not have been cut off. So instead of going all the way around like this, I'm going to delete all these. Pen tool, get rid of all you guys. Sorry about that, chaps. You could probably go too. And this doesn't curve like, or it shouldn't curve like that, so I'll put it there. And then, I believe it was, whoops, there, and, no. Okay, don't get that one. Get that, no. My fingers, just, please do the right things. There we go. Oh god, I thought I'd never hear that answer that I just said. And yeah, good. Okay, cool. Now we have the curve of the shape thingy that we were doing. That should be okay. That should be okay, right? I want to say. Let's just make this more even here. I think that's okay. So, let's check it out. And from that layer. So what happens? Not bad, not bad. So one of the things that we'll take out is a little bit of this little excess here. This dark side, I don't want to have any of that in. And because I'm gonna have mistakes if I do it this way, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger there. That way I have more give, more room to mess up. It won't look terrible. So we're just gonna take out this line that's cursing our picture right now. And that's looking pretty good. Yeah. I like it. So I have recently been watching a little bit more anime, even though you would think that I would be watching anime because I'm Asian, but like still, I didn't watch as much as I used to. I used to watch a lot in high school because that was a thing back in the day. But nowadays, there's a lot of good stuff out. I just don't have the time really to be watching. And if I'm gonna watch a series now, I used to just watch it as soon as it came out and just watch them every week. But I can't do that anymore, unfortunately. It's not because I don't have not time, but it's more so that I just don't have the the want. It's not a need. It's like a want to watch all that at once. Because I really don't care that much. I like good anime that doesn't have such a crazy, what do I want to say? Detailed, complicated story, because I'm usually not watching things as I am playing them. I like to listen to audio a lot. I like to just have people's commentary going on while I'm playing other games, and that's totally what I do now. Like, not even music. I used to listen to music all the time while I'm playing games. But I have stopped that as well. Mainly because of YouTube stuff, you can't really use music, so I got used to it. But now I'm just doing commentary, which I don't know if that's better, because I can't play other people's commentary on my YouTube while I'm doing a live stream or a video. So yeah, that's why it's a little bit awkward. But I do that now. That's what I do. Commentary stuff, watching YouTube, watching other gamers play games. Well, we're not really watching, listening is more accurate. So let's take a look at this picture now. That looks pretty good. I think I want to take out a little bit more edges here, but I want to make this even smaller. Let's go down 3 pixels again. I see a little bit of black on this edge here. I want to get rid of the shading. We'll do that. So, bam. Like so. That looks good, I think, maybe. Got that little edge. And this little part. And there's another part too I'm going to get to. Just a second. I just want to get this part out of the way. That's cool. This part's a little bit too pointy for this one, so I'm going to cut it down. Maybe I'll just cut this one down. Not that way though. I want to cut it that way. Come on. How's that? That's fine. That looks cool. And I believe there's like a little part. Yep, little black spot here. I want to take that out there. That works for me. And looking at the big picture again, I am keeping the shading around the SS. So I think that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and crop this baby. Or you know what? I'll probably crop it later because I'm going to take this next picture and take this Magi now. So I believe we can start pen toolless one? Probably pen tool. So it has the same shape as the other outsides, making it a little bit easier to like know how to do this. But this part is actually really tedious, so yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna be here for a while, just doing this part, really. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a little bit of more of a divot on the top. Yeah, it's slightly different, so it's not all the same. It's got this little bump here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it from this angle. That should be good. How far does this one go out? Like pretty far. I'll go like over here even. This baby can just go all the way up. Bring the sides out. Just flesh them out a little bit so it looks nice. Oh boy. Oh god. Let's... come here. No, that's not what I wanted. That little... Come on! Yeah, I had my little thing on there! Please! Let me do this. Photoshop, don't you dare mess with me right now. I'm concentrating uber hard. Not lift hard, uber hard. Oh god, okay. I think we're back on track. That looks good. And if anything, I'll just erase it in post. So that's fine. Goes up here. I think I want to... I don't know if I should flesh that bait. out there, because it looks like that. Bam, bam. And like that. That's good. Cool. I'm happy with that side. Just keep going down and to the left. I think that's just a little bump, just like the other side. So I'm going to flesh it out. Maybe make this side thinner for some reason. It's not as even. That's cool. It's good now. And go all the way down to the bottom. Bam. How much am I cutting off here? Like, well, I guess the tip of it, huh? Which is not bad. That's exactly what I want to do, actually. And this part goes all the way down and then curves like right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there and make sure that we have that. There we go. And I think that works. Just gonna line up these edges here. How did I line that one up? Like there, huh? And then like about there. No, it's about bop. I want to say it's that. Like that's cool. And bam! Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's take this, do a little bump. That should be good. This part needs to be thinned. Well, the other part I think needs to be fleshed out. No, both sides can be thinned. Just a tad. Looks good. Moving on. All the way to the corner now. I think it's just straight. Go ahead and do that. How does that side work? It's very similar, but it's not the same icon, actually. So that's odd. Pull this baby out like that, and you go over here on that pixel very specifically. What's that little curve in there? Oh, hold on a second there. I think that's okay, huh? I see it though. I see there's like a little curve and I'm missing that. So let's see if we can do something about that. Maybe put this like over here. Pull this out like that, huh? Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Just wanted to fix that baby up. Whoops. Connect you up to that. Don't want to put the green in because that is not the Magi. Despite this being a recovery Magi. So, mark there, mark there. About 2-3 pixels up. Is that bad? No, that's fine. 3 pixels up. Get this curve in. Whatever part that is. I think I can put it on the left. That's fine. That looks decent. And you in. So, looks good. And is that a curve? I think it's a curve, so I want to curve that in. How's that curve? Inwards? Outwards? Okay, well I'll see it later when I fix that in post. Well, not post, but really later on. Take this side, and put it like down there, pull this side up. Then that lets us get a better shaped S, a little bit curvy here on the edge. Then we can pull this side out a bit. That looks good. And not making the same mistake again, there's a little bit here that is part of the Magi. Circular bits. And now gigantic edge. We're gonna pull this one out and this one out as well. I think it goes over here though. And you could probably be fleshed out slightly. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we have that. Because there's a little bit inside here, I will probably just erase that. Because it's a little bit easier than going inside of the pen tool and working our way all the way around it. Bam. Bam. You up here. Work smarter, not harder, people. That's really the thing, right? So that, and flesh this side out to be more shapely. Good. Okay, cool. And now, finished. I think. Hold on. Probably need to drop this baby a little bit. Yeah, and that means I have to flesh this out because it dropped. How's that? How's that? Pull you out slightly. Boop. Okay, cool. I think that is good. Let's see if we missed anything. Next selection. Take it from this one. That looks pretty good, actually. Okay, so compared to this one even, I want to say that this one definitely came out a lot easier, a little bit better. So I will take that as a win. And let's erase part of this layer. That. And I think that covers it. That's actually a really good crop. You don't have to worry about the other bits. And then now, like I said, we're gonna go inside this little spot here, and it's too big. We gotta go down to 1 measly pixel. And I think even that is like already having trouble. Let's see how much I can get out here. I'm like tapping it, I'm not even stroking. Not even working. Oh, it is, but I mean, very, very easy to mess up. But I think that does it. Let's check with a green background, please. Lime green preferred. And what do we get from that? These both look pretty decent. I think I do have a little bit more dark on the top right here, so let's trim that a bit. Oops, not the right layer. Like that. I think that'll help out a lot. We're gonna take out some of this darkness here too. Oh, that's a little bit much. Oh gosh, okay, that's too much. Don't do all that. I want to get this dark spot, because that's a little much. Little too much. And we'll go around the edge, nothing fancy. Probably want to go in a little bit deeper here. Like that. And that should do it, partner. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, now let's start doing the other sides of it. Fading it out is helping out tons here. I think I'm cutting out too much of that end. Not anymore. Go back down to 1 pixel, because it's too hard otherwise. Really hard to cut around it though if it's too small. So I'm liking about 3 pixels here just for this part. Personal preference, I bet you other people would not say the same. So find what works for you is really the message there. I think that should do that. Get a little bit of the edge off here. And do I need to get rid of that side? Yeah, you know what? I think I will get a little bit of this darkness here. We'll just erase it out as we can. I just want to take off the edge a little bit much. Happens though. Yeah, it's the bit that's really difficult to do by hand, but I am doing it by hand, and that's totally working for me, so yep. Just fine. Nothing wrong here. I'm just getting hand cramps for no reason. Oh yeah, that's the life though. Comes with the job and the territory, you know. But it's only like a little bit, so that's why I'm not like really worried about using other tools. There. Let's see now. Did I get that top bit? I probably should get that top bit. Let's get rid of it. A little bit too dark. I'm like trying to move my head and my face in different angles to get a better look at it. There we go. Oh, whoops. Just gotta get on that last pixel only. It's really what it is. That's the hard part. There, that works. And chisel off this edge too, just a tad. Just a bit to make Mama proud. She's not proud right now, but she will be. There we go. And... are you proud, Mama? Let's see. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, cool. I'm liking that. But you know what I did? I feel like it's sort of cut off there, isn't it? Like the little edge here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this color and do a little touch up. Let's make it a little bit smaller. 2 pixels. No, it's kind of pushing it, but hey, what are you gonna do? Am I right? I think I took off some of this edge here, and it's supposed to be just this side. Yeah. That way the line still looks like it's aligned up properly. Let's see, go out. That's looking a little bit more fleshed out. Let's just finish off this whole diagonal then. And the color changes right about there too, so I want to switch it up with a little bit of reddish. Like so. Color's a little bit off, so switch back. Give it a little more here. Because it's supposed to be right at that edge where the thing is starting to turn. And, I don't know. I think I still need to flesh it out a little bit, so let's do that. It's about there-ish. Because, like, it feels weird, doesn't it? Like, it's kind of not, like, all the way up at the top when it should be. I'll go even further on this, just to make it a little bit more even. And then let's take a look. Yeah, it's looking better. Okay. Now I have a little curve in here that I made on accident. So let's take out that curve. There we go, I think. Yeah, that looks really good now. Awesome. So we fixed that side up. Maybe a little bit extra off this side. It's a bit too much. Yeah, I'm being a little bit perfectionist. But you know what? We're only making these once. That's why. It's like, why not, right? Do a good job. Do a good job the first time. Never have to worry about it again. Bing, bang, boom. We're good. And that's how you do it. Yeah, this edge is what's really bugging me. So I think I should stop working on it before this keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And oh my god. It's like a thing I heard about when you put on makeup. It's just you put on your makeup and it looks fine. You get that natural look going. You're like, oh no, I gotta look more sexy, and then it ends up being something else because you want to change the color, and now it doesn't work out anymore. And then your boyfriend's gonna be there and they show up, and then what happens? You mess up your makeup because you put too much. That's only a story that I've heard, not a story that I know. But I believe that it could be a very plausible statement. Ladies, if you want to confirm that, go ahead and do that for me, because I don't want to, represent people that I am not a part of. Not in a bad way, I mean just like in general. Dragon Project. I want to put SS Magi, that's what I'm going to call it. Sounds good. Now just toss the other ones in here too, might as well. I don't know if I want to do something with this tablet too. Let's take a look at that. I kind of like how it's shaped, how it is when I cropped it, except maybe I'll cut off a little bit off the top. But maybe we can just take this little border from the outside of it and take that as our own. Then take out the drop shadow because we don't want that. And then keep it as is. But then you have the required in there, so this is kind of right? So I guess we could take a look at the tablet itself because it has its own shape to it too. But we'll be doing that after we do the attack Magi. Or Magi in general. How big is this baby? I didn't put them on at the same time, which is something I should have done. Oh well. Ain't no stopping us now. We on the beat. We on the beat. Ain't no stopping us now. I think that's about the right size. And Scorched Eco would be last, so let's line you up with you. And then you'll probably want to scale it properly. Like about there. That looks right. This one could probably be bigger. There. Why not? Okay, cool. Let's take a look at our new picks. I'm gonna go up here. And other guy, we're gonna go down here. So this is a lightning attack Magi, which may cause some issues if we need to put on the other stuff. So I guess we'll make this the lightning attack Magi, not like anything else. This is a very intricate piece to cut out, so I want to see if it's easier to do it another way. Very possible. Just erase, maybe. Let's see. These need to be rasterized, so we'll do that. And there. This is for the attack Magi. So let's do that. Start going around here. I'm not sure if I want to just erase this entire bit, because it's not that difficult to do that on this shape. So we'll see. I think it's looking okay though. Like a circle is probably going to be the hard part to make, so that's where I might want to use the pen tool. And that may be my reason for justifying it. And look at that. Looks like this S has a bow tie on top. That's cool. I like that. That's because it's an attack Magi. And that's all taken out. Let's see if I can pen this baby. It's probably possible. Yeah, this is a similar shape, actually, to the other stuff. Or this one is, at the very least. Maybe I've gotten used to it already. Pop you out, like that. 1 pixel up. Yes! Very nice. Uh-oh. You! There, cool. Now, let's back that up. We're going out and up. And up. Good. Then I think... Do I want to go this way? Could, huh? I just don't know where this is going to end. So, probably don't want to do that, because that's not going properly in. I'll just make another part of it, and that'll be fine. Like that. And what are you doing there? I don't know if this S should be shaped like this. I am going to curve it out like that, though. Maybe it'll give it some edge. Like that. Up more. Yeah, it's actually okay. And now we can go around. Oh, actually, because the Magi stops like right here. Do that. And then go up. And now we go up to the bow tie bit. I think I can flesh this out. Maybe bring it in too. Okay. Like that. And I'll fix that in post. Let's just get this part on. That, go around the bow tie. Looks good. Little corner here. We're gonna take that out. Just a little sample. A happy little sample there. Awesome. And around we go. I think I want to bring this one in slightly. And bring you out. Flush you out. To match. Yes. Is that a corner piece? It kinda is, but it's not. So what I'm gonna do is curve it up, just like the other ones. All the way up, go around. Boop. And turn your curve to match. Just come on. Just go right there, perfect. And you too need to go in a pixel. Oh man, I'm being super specific here. I think like right there is okay, something like that. Whoops. There we go. Go back out. Pull you all the way up, and that should do it for this side. Niceness, niceness. Now we do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I don't know what I want to do for this bit here, because I know it's a circle. And I'm probably just going to have to go around it. Here's an edge. And I need to make the bow tie bit because that's what's showing a little bit. So that, bam, around. And I need to flesh this one out for some reason. I don't know why it's bigger. It is. And I think I can't see anything on the bottom really, so it's not a big deal. I can add in another bow tie bit. That's what I'm calling it. So flesh out this circle, and I think I messed that circle up pretty bad. Hold on. It's gotta be like down here, right? And you can just maybe bring this baby out some, perhaps? Okay, in any case, let's start going over here. Go up one. I said up one, thank you. Probably not. Think about there. That should work. And pull you down. Not there, but I want it like there. That'll do. That'll do, pig. I sure hope that that circle is right. We're gonna find out right now. So you, how's it look? Not bad. Now what I want to do is get a little bit of this. Erase that off. It looks a little dark up here. I'm guessing that's the shading too, but yeah, we don't want the shading in case other people want to put on a different type of shading on it. You don't have to worry about that, getting rid of it and stuff. That'll ruin your picture otherwise. Alright. Ooh boy. There. A little bit hard to get this little brown bit. Yeah, because the light's coming from the bottom left like that. So I don't know. I think that's okay. It had pretty good crop on it, to be honest. So I'm not too worried. I'll probably cut off a little bit of this edge because this is the light side. Probably don't want the dark part showing. Like that. And that should do it for this one. And we move on to the support to Magi. Pen tool, you've been trusty. I think I need to use you for like pretty much everything in life. Let's start like there, and we'll take out some stuff if we need to. That looks decent. The best part about this one is that it's like totally straight. It's so much easier to do this one. Curve you, and boom, sweet. Keep that out. I want to put this curve in slightly more like that, yeah. Pop you out like a pixel. Honestly, that's how we're doing this now. And I think that's working. So I'm not changing this. Smaller, and then this side actually has to be bigger. That's cool. I want you to link up here. And there is a red circle on this one, so that means I'm gonna have to do some arranging. That's a good word for it. I'll probably put these spaced out like up, right, it's about here, so down and left. About there. And you in that corner. Like that. think that'll do it. Yeah, it's looking circly. Doesn't that look circly? Aw, you don't know nothing. How dare you talk about my circles being non-circly. Whoops. Why is that a little bit off there? You just flesh that out a bit. That's cool. It wasn't circly enough. It'd be basically almost flat at the bottom part if it were turning like a real circle. So that's why that works. Bam, bam, bam. Going around. So I've been playing Dragon Project for... how long has it been? A little over a year. So a year and a month, I want to say, something like that. And honestly though, I haven't seen much content change. It's been a lot of reskins. I wish they would make things like an endless mode where I could just keep fighting behemoths all I want forever. But they haven't made that mode yet, and I hope they do because I think I would totally enjoy that, and I think a lot of people would too. Especially because there's not much hard content if you have a 7-7 set, unless it's like your weakness. So I don't know what to say about this. If anything, the direction of the game, in my own opinion, is that it should go for a more hardcore RPG style. And I know it's hard to get casuals to play a hardcore phone game, but it could work. And honestly, I'd like it better like that. Like make it Dark Souls. Dark Souls hard would be an amazing thing to have. I would totally play this game if it was that hard. And sometimes it is like super hard if you don't have the equipment. But when you do, it's like super stupid. Like really easy. And it shouldn't be that way. It should be that every equipment should have its own usage for it. But it's gotta, like, contribute to the party somehow, you know what I mean? Because there's some classes that are just super dumb. They're so good. I don't even need to mention them for you guys to know. And always, I can't even mention it right now because that would time this, since some sets can get better with time. You know, it depends on what kind of sets come out and if they do a patch on it. All sorts of things. The only biggest problem, though, is bugs in this game, and I tried to get my friends to play this game. I tried really hard, to be honest, and they did not want to play because of the bugs. I understand that, too, though, because like, if you're playing a game, you don't want to be frustrated by the game itself. There's always that to worry about. But I don't see too much of a problem with this game's bugs. In fact, it's kind of alright. I am okay with it as long as it's not game breaking for me. I know it has been game breaking for some, but I'm rolling. I'm chilling here, so no problems on me. Especially with using things like Nox. Nox is really helpful, especially because I can't run this game on my phone. That sucks though. I need to get a new phone just to run this game. That's just how it is. It takes a lot of power. And that's just something my phone doesn't have, even though it's just 2 years old. Doesn't that kind of suck though, that phones just, they just get really outdated in just a couple of years, and that's because they plan it that way. With a terminology we call planned obsolescence. Businesses have been doing this forever, because if they didn't, their products would never break. I mean, it sounds like a conspiracy, but if your products never break, people aren't buying more, or unless they needed multiple at the same time, you know? So it's kind of like a survival tactic, if anything, that a business must do in case they're failing. But if you are failing that hard, honestly, maybe that means your company shouldn't be around, or man, that's really harsh to say. It's more like your company needs to work a little bit harder on getting attention. That could be a lot of things, though. Because getting attention could be good and bad, especially if it's a publicity that you weren't expecting. Because if you're making your own publicity stunts and whatnot, it's obvious that there's gonna be some sort of problems that occur, and you don't want those problems to be unknown when they could be known, right? That's how I see it. So the top bit, I think I want to just keep it high up there. And I think I want to dot this up 1. Yeah. See how that looks. And I guess I'll take a look at it later. You go in, you curve out. That looks fine. And I'll do this little inside bit afterwards, as usual. Let's check the path. So, did it look good? I sure hope so. You move out, bam. I feel like I may have gone around the outline a little too much, because I could see a few things on here. That's not a big deal. Little happy little accidents. That's right. Get rid of this bluey part. It's like blue-green here. I don't want to have that in there just in case. It's not supposed to be that color anyways. And we'll start chopping into the light color a little bit. That's fine. We want to get rid of this darkness. There we go. I think I mentioned this before in like a way earlier stream, that I love making thumbnails for YouTube because it's just, that's one of the biggest things too when people are looking at videos, right? You look at a thumbnail, has a cool picture, you may or may not click on it. You look at a title, has a clickbait title, you may or may not click on it. There's that, right? So you have to play your thumbnails really well, especially with YouTube's algorithm now. They say that they don't know or understand it because it's gotten so advanced that it's way past what human comprehension can handle. But you know, there are some bits of it that we can understand ourselves. I think I cut off a little too much of that one. And you kind of have to just play the YouTube game, the algorithm game, even though it seems kind of wish-washy and it's not like humble. It's very, very blatantly asking for clickbait stuff, and that's kind of what gets views nowadays. And unfortunately, it's not how YouTube's algorithm was intended, but it's definitely what people are hitting on. Little insight for the people. Because yeah, I mean, you see a lot of stuff that's clickbait, and a lot of things are reactions of people, like faces, reactions on characters, like poses and all that. That's super important in the algorithm, because they check that. They check facial expressions on the thumbnail, and that could help you get around and generally more highlights, which I find weird, because what if it's not a person or something like an inanimate object that has been given life? It makes it really hard to make a thumbnail, or at least one that YouTube's algorithm likes. But again, it's not the only thing that gets your views in, right? It's about your content, it's about what you, I guess the things that you say, so that is content. But not everybody works the same. Like, I don't know if I want to be an analytical YouTuber. I felt like it was a good idea, but there's so much detail, there's so much time it takes to get all the facts and make sure that they're correct with fact checking, because even if you do the right facts, people still think that's not correct even though you have proof. So that's a little bit frustrating. And then again, it's not like we can always choose what kind of YouTuber we want to be. It's kind of like whatever hits, right? And I would rather be more for just playing games, entertainment, and playing a variety of games, really, because I like playing varieties. I don't like playing the same stuff over and over and over. It's a little bit boring. But some games are really good, even if you play them over and over and over. Those would probably be my favorite games, though. Like, if I had to say, my favorite game of all time is probably... Oh man, it's hard to tell. I really love two games. They're very, very old games. The one is for the Game Boy Color, I believe, and the other one is what's that? GameCube. There we go. GameCube. Remember that stuff? Oh boy. So Dragon Warrior Monsters is probably my most favorite game of all time. Kind of has the same feel as Shin Megami Tensei. You get monsters, you don't fuse them together, you breed them in that one, but it's the same concept, and you make new creatures out of that. I think that's super fun in an RPG. But there's also Paper Mario, which has attack commands, and when you're on defense, you can counter, you can block it, but you have to do it on timing, and that's really cool. That's a type of RPG that I don't see too often, and I wish we did. Okay, now we're gonna do a test. Let's take a look. What does that look like here? Is it good? Looks like not any blemishes. The circles are fine. The light's where the light needs to be, and I think that is perfectly good. So now that we have all four, I want to show that off. What's my biggest one? Probably that one, right? I want to say it is. Let's see, I'll put all of them together. They should all be about the same size. And crop. Bam. Why is the background brown? That's weird. Is that how it looks in crop preview? I thought it would just be black or something, or not there. Whatever. So yeah, that's fine. So let's take a look at that. We got support magi. We have the attack magi. Oh, whoop. I meant to block it up. And then we have the recovery magi. Looks good, and passive. This is a specific passive, so I don't know. Maybe I'll make more of that. Another thing I can do is like erase the white part in here and maybe just leave the shine. But when you look at the shine on this, like a reflection on these, what are these? Magi, there we go. Icons, to be more specific. It's just a straight line. It looks kind of bad, to be honest. If it were me, I'd probably fade them in a little bit more so, but you know what? It's probably just easier to code it like this, in like straight up pieces. And yeah, that's probably because the pixel size is too small to do otherwise. Because when you look at this, it's probably about that large. It's not that big. So when you look at it from far away, probably not such a big deal. But when you look it up close, it gets very pixely, but that's to be expected, right? But, in any case, it looks like we have finished here. I have a gem portrait there, so I don't want to really take off the spacing on this. So that looks good. Gem plus gem portrait. We got the magi going on. Bam, 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 bam. Well, bam, 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 bam. That looks better. And yeah, I think that looks pretty sweet. Let me see one more thing in here. I want to look at the tablet. But first, let me just make a new one. That, and you would go in. Let's crop this down. Do I want to crop it down even further? I could probably crop it down like just that little bit. But we'll see how it looks first. Like that. It looks cool. You can see the transparency in the background though, and that might be a problem. So I think it's better that I don't. Looks like the lighting's going from the left to the right. Is that a good thing? Maybe it's okay. This looks like a little bit blurry over here for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because it's about to circle around in a little gloss like it does in the game. But alright, I think I want to see what this will look like. again, because now it's a gold on teal. Changes things a bit. Oops, don't do that one. It's still pretty bad. It's still harder to get that. I don't know why. I wish it tracked better, but then again, it's probably better on non-rounded objects. Yeah. Okay, so pen tool. Do I want to go smaller? It's really hard to tell. It's really, really hard to see this one. I think I need to start it like right here. Move up. I see it's curved a bit, and I don't want to do that. I just want to keep it as simple as possible. Bam, bam. Over here, it's nice. Super. Way easier than the other ones, I want to say, man. Just honestly. Just like simple curves, just 3 humps, nothing extraordinary like the other stuff. Yeah, this is so much easier. You, bam. I think I need to draw you down a bit. That should be good. And this is all gonna be straight, so I'm super happy about that. It was fine where it was. I think I'll just leave it that, like that. Going up. Maybe I took this one a little bit far in. No, it's kind of lined up though. That's the problem. This looks like a little Boy Scout symbol thing here. There we go. Pull these edges. Come on. Out. Ugh. There we go. And go in. I think that'll do it for this side. Going up. Did I put that too small? I think I put that too small. Connect this up. Come on. No time to dilly-dally here. I just want to put this like there. We get a little hump down here and bring this side in. Because it's like a little... What is that? Is that... It's a little bit on the edge. And it goes like this. It seems really hard to do on like 1 pixel. But we're doing it. Let's see, widen this out. Okay. Yeah. This is a weird little bit here. It'd be like that, right? Yeah, it's not bad. And this part gets a little bit freaky. Even though it should be the same thing. Like that. Go down. And widen that bit out too. Whoa, too far. That seems okay. And bam, good. I am halfway done with this one, so it's just pretty much the same thing on this side. I need to bring this baby in a bit. That's fine. Like that. Maybe I went in too far. Because it's not lining up straight. I think it's about right there, and that's still cutting in. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, let's pull it up one. Should do it. Like that. Yeah, it looks way better. Let's do that. It looked like we were cutting in a little bit. So now we're not. That. Bam. And now we can start tracing around the S here. One of the things I'm probably going to do is keep this little edge smooth, as I did with the other ones, even though it's not really smooth when you look at them. And that's good there. S goes around. I think I want to curve that out more. But I probably want to bring this up to like that. There we go. Is that a bit? Is that a bit on the top left? I don't think so. I'm gonna take that part out and then we'll see how it looks. Is that a bit? Yeah, it's probably a bit. Widen that part. This one probably doesn't need as much on this end. And I'll bring it down this way. A little bit difficult to see this S part, but I think this is about a spot. Yeah, a little bit awkward here. Let me bring this guy down. Oh god. Oh no, not the whole thing. Please. Oh, I'm making dots on accident. I think I want to go up here. Yeah, it's probably better. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. Okay. And then you are probably going to be like up there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think that's about done. And cut this out. How do you look? Green background, please. There's a lot more black lining on this one, so that means I do have to touch up quite a bit here. No biggie. Let's go around the edges. Whoa, not a brush. I want to get an eraser because I'm on the wrong layer. Makes sense. There we go. I think there's, yeah, this line here is probably not supposed to be here. So I did go a little bit too far outwards. No biggie, let's take care of the purpley. Yeah, like that. That'll do it. Just one pixel line in and we're fine. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I kind of see it. It's not working. I'll have to look at it from further back. That's probably what it is. The little... Oh god. I gotta let go of my pen tool when I do this. There. And now we can take care of this purple. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have that, and honestly, I don't think it is. I think I put too much just so I could erase it out. And that's okay too. Let's get rid of that. How's that look without it? It actually looks a little bit cleaner, so I'm okay with that. A little bit of purple. Take that out. I think that side's supposed to be like that too. So that line looks a bit better now. This top part is super dark though, and it shouldn't be. We'll go ahead and fix that up. It's supposed to be more like a mound. And that should do it. S has its own, so that's fine. It's supposed to have that. Cut away from the bottom here. jeez. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oh, God. That's the hard part about scribbling sideways. Not my forte. But that's okay, because we got it. I'll get rid of the purple on this bit too. It's supposed to be just brown. We'll keep some on there just to make it look fancy. I'm moving my tablet as I'm doing this because I'm too shaky. Jesus. It's not even nervousness, it's just my hand. It's cramping from all this writing that I never do. What's writing for these days? You know what? I probably should just bring this down. Not into the purple anymore. Just go all the way down to the light brown golden part. Because I could totally see it, and it's not pretty. Like, yeah, even that tip's... jeez, I don't know. I'm looking at it a little too close now. I think, yeah, it's probably best to get rid of those lines. Why not? It's too dark otherwise. I'll see how that looks out. Because I'm using such a small point. Let's make this bigger. That way it's okay to like get a little bit of this off. It's what was intended in the first place. Cross like that. And there. Good. Now I want to erase the same amount on this end too. Like about 2-3 pixels in. Hope it's okay. Because it's a little bit bumpy, definitely. But at least it looks clean enough where you won't see that when you look at it very far away. That's the thing about Photoshop, is it's hard to completely take away the traces of other stuff. Unless you're like really good, or if it's just not a hard project. A trained eye will see a lot of things, you know what I mean? My eye is not super trained, but it's trained to see the things that I do at least. There's always a lot of things to learn about editing. Photo editing, specifically. I mean, yeah, video editing is probably even more. But photo editing is really fun. There's like a few things that you can do. One of the things that I don't usually use that can maybe speed things up is a cloning tool. Cloning tool is cool. That way you can just take an object and stretch it out that color. But I don't use that one because it's a lot natural as it looks. You can kind of tell where things go wrong with it. So yeah, everybody's got their own techniques, of course, right? So every artist's gonna have a little something to them that makes them unique. For me, I don't know. I don't know what makes me unique as an artist. I don't even know if I'm considered an artist. It's more like an editor. But even then, editors have their own touch, right? Because like every YouTube channel, every channel that has any sort of editing, which even could include TV and whatnot, they all have their own style. It's not always a set thing that you learn in school and it's like, hey, do A, B, C. You kind of have to tone to what type of personality your image, or what type of personality you want to give to your fans, right? And if you want to be like super energetic, cool to the young people, that's one thing. If you want to be super bougie and mainly appeal to the old people, then you know, that's cool too. Just have your own thing. But you gotta make it your own. Otherwise, if it's not original, people don't really look for it. They'll just say, hey, yeah, that's like a copy of so-and-so. And then you get recognized for that, but then so-and-so gets more recognition than you because they know that reference more. I don't know if that's making sense to people. I hope it does, because it's not making sense to me. I hope the insight that means nothing to me means a lot to you, because when it does, that means that I did something right on accident. And when you do something right on accident, man, don't you feel like super happy? Like you did that on purpose, hashtag calculated. I think that's an awesome thing to happen. That's like one of the good things in life, right? Accidental happiness. Good word. Man, since I was going along the whole Bob Ross scheme on this anyways, I might as well just said happy little accidents, but god damn it. God damn it, I couldn't think of that earlier. Like, not 5 seconds before that, no. We're almost done with this purple stuff, so that should be just fine. Then we don't have to worry about that anymore. I have a feeling that I am erasing more than necessary. Totally okay. Totally planned, though. How's that look? That's the only bit up here with a little bumpy bump. I think I'll just take that piece out. Smoothen it. Smoothen it. There we go. And this part's a little bit rough on the edge. Smooth you out. This part's a little bit too purple. Little bit too purple. Okay. Going up sides? Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Get that one. This is gonna be Dragon Project. This is a tablet. So now we can start putting this into a little corner and crop it about there and about there. Okay, I think that does it. It's pretty good there. Take off that opacity and bam, that should do it. I think, maybe. Get this all the way to the edge. That way, when people snap it, it looks good. Like that. Okay, let's take a look at the other ones. When I snap these in, how far do they need to be? That's the pixel edge. That's the pixel edge. Cool, and bam. Bam. That's good. And this one I already cropped. So, let's see. Check them all. Check them all. We have the gem portrait. We have the gem with the lines in it now. Gem 2.0. We have support Magi, recovery Magi, attack Magi. 1 second. Is this a little bit off? Hold on. Hold on. Support Magi, you need to chill out, bro. Oh god, I think it's a little bit off. There, bam. Okay, cool. So that should do that. Attack Magi and support Magi. Perfect. And lastly, we have the Behemoth tablet for Avidium. You know what? I think that's about it. We're hitting my mark here for the end of the stream. We got a bunch of pictures done. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I'll probably be back for round 2. I still have a bunch of items to cut out, but maybe I'll do a different theme depending on what it should be. But so yeah, That's how it is. Thank you for watching the stream. This has been Kiyodo. I'll see you all in the next one. Later.